of cold crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool. Just want your cargo.
Think about it! Is that stuff worth your life? Take you on any day. Mano a mano.
Man, I was in the zone! Hey, unconscious...
Spidey, jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Than down here. Huh. Friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
Didn't get out. Last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now.
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Booyah!
Hey, Spidey, can you move that? You strong enough to move that thing? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. Give them this, they're persistent. Car bombs. If we go off here, it'll be a disaster. Just in time.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happened. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. but that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
The Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. Gonna have to find another way.
Hey, yo, I bet...
Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path. Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Bam! There he is! Somebody there? Bruno!
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
Go! Over here!
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
What's that?
What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences.
Fellas, I got him! Yo, over here! Oh, you're all hat and no cattle.
I'll take that. I webbed your nostrils.
Joseph, have you been working out?
Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Let's see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Somebody there? Bruno!
I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't cut guys with skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, Yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's very cool, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little body.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
You have no idea how good I am.
Fellas, I got him! Yo, over here! Bam! There he is!
I see him!
Take you on any day. Mono a mono. Skinny, ain't you? You're all tricks. No more tricks. What's that? Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Something good?
Webbs, do your stuff.
Bam! There he is! What? What's that?
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? You'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. A little privacy, please? That's what I'm talking about. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind, let's fight.
Oh, you're all hat, no cattle.
I'm having a good day. You having a good day? No?
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys. Come on, you must know. Just a little closer.
Impressed yet?
Sometimes.
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better.
No way. Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime?
I've learned a thing or two.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things? Curse you, Spider-Man! I love that one. Come to Papa. More of a seismic blast, really.
Now it's getting real.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Could be worse. Could be mucus man.
I know I'm being fresh.
I can check that one off my list. This week in effort? I kinda feel like you don't respect me. Not again.
You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. And of course the Webs, do your stuff.
Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
It's like a bouncy house. Am I right? Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. The public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got... an old friend who can get it. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. Now that's fun!
Now I've seen everything.
It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them, is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Harry's more likely to talk to his old pal Peter Parker than some nut in a costume.
Wow. Everyone...
Harry... Is that... your task force?
Listen, Pete.
Just what I want. Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. starting to wonder why anyone would keep working at Oscorp. If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt, or even kill.
Came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Kraven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. I hope the bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. Web slinging fail! Kraven played me like a violin. I'm gonna find out why. That'll wake you up! This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. Kraven! Looks empty. Maybe I can still find some answers. Kraven must know I'm after him. He left and took most of his stuff. But he didn't have time to get it all. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you would eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent, the foe I knew you would be. my greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed.
Gets left out when I use the seismic blast. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, curse you!
Taste your blood! Your own senses betray you! Come get me, boy!
He's in the trees. Right before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test. To see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me. Always one step behind.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
Can you put forth this weak an effort? I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
You grasp at shadows.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
One man!
You're starting to get predictable.
Good. You fight ghosts. Always one step behind.
Ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape. I'm right here.
Guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Not gonna happen. Benefit.
No mere you flail around like a drunken sailor.
fight! It'll be hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
You've been a poor sport!
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. Don't feel bad.
Well, so be it. To the death!
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies. I might just have a future at this.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost.
I know you.
The information.
Kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending tasks. Guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
This is my chance to find out what the task force's real priorities are. Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts! If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right? It's my lucky day. Now that's fun! You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me. Oh yeah! Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better! Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
One thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing. This'll shake you up!
Huh? I have eyes on Spider-Man!
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just... all the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it.
I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes.
I'll spread the word.
The boss wants everyone working double shifts.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No, who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody. I can check that one off my list.
Yo, over here!
You always look so surprised. I'll take that. Shh. People work around here.
Task Force?
Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious.
Got the spider, huh?
Did your mom tell you you could...
Polly, that you?
Here he is! Target acquired! Open fire!
I better check that out. Something there?
This must be frustrating for you. It's kind of awesome for me. Just a... It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
Take you on any day. Mono
Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster. Task Force cops working with crooks. No, who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
What? Here, he's right here!
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good.
What you got?
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. Let's not... Never mind, let's fight. Et voila! Man, I was in the zone. The unconscious bad guy. Was I in the zone or what? Dispatch.
Huh?
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. Time to screw up their lines of communication by taking out the guys who give me orders.
Dispatch.
Got the spider!
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
You're not fighting personages now.
experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
Got him.
Sometimes I even impress myself. The armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Trespassing. Assault on police officers. You been busy, Spider-Man? Add more crimes to the list.
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
Man, this armor's sweet. Ain't nothing to stop. Gary, but I'd work for him.
Ionic
over the
webbing's my
Osborns
best shot
any
here.
day. That guy's got it.
I see him!
Police brutality.
No fancy trick. Time to fight like men.
That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you. What?
Hey, Bald, ain't you? I fought tougher than you.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly...
Task Force? I don't like working with cops.
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Bam! There he is! Skinny, ain't you? Bam! There!
Got the spider!
Yeah, he's right here!
Smelly sweat. Ionic weapons got shot here. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make many faster. If I take... Know what to do.
Got the spider!
Get ready to die, Spider-Man.
Lousy time for my web shooters to stop working.
Go! Over here!
Brave girl. Or just that.
Fellas, I got it! Target acquired! Open fire! They take on anything!
mine?
What's that?
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. Bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Huh? Somebody there? Bruno? Is something there?
This is my chance to disable their armor. The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Fellas, I got him!
Anyone else hear that?
Bam! There he is!
Who's that?
Over here!
It could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. It's not fun. Ionic webbing? Do stuff.
You're not so scary in person. Skinny, ain't you?
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
You're all hat and no cat. You're all tricks. No more tricks. You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Come to Papa.
You're not so scary. I'll take you on any day. Mono a mono. Skinny, ain't you?
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Sure, my ionic... Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'll take you on any day. Mono a mono.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
It really is so hard to get good health these days.
Pay attention. I'm gonna do this for your benefit. Doesn't play favorites. Neither does I the class. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys. Come on, you must know.
Who's there?
Time to screw up their lines of communication by taking out the guys who give the orders.
Oh, you're all hat and no cattle.
Get ready to die, Spider-Man. Found him! Found him! I've got movement!
Did your mom tell you you could... Oh no, my web shooter's crashed. It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Please, no applause. Okay, just a little.
No more fancy stuff.
To get predictable. Time for some tough love. You are really bad at this.
This is...
You put forth this week in effort? I feel like you respect me. Booyah!
You're all tricks.
You know how much you got me, but the bill is coming due, Spider-Man.
Oh, you're all hat and no cattle. I'll take you on any day. Mono a mono.
Web shooters aren't working.
I like hurting people. Let me show you.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
No more fancy stuff.
Steady, ain't you?
Bill.
Show me what you got. Oh, wait, you did. That's nothing.
Give me robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off. No more games, Buffalo Butt. Just you and me. Gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
You fancy yourself a hero? I'm the mortalist that you've ever dreamed.
What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're cooking, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. It must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, tough.
This is what happens when a boy faces a man.
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
You're a fool to challenge me.
You are so fat, when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
Not so confident.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. So fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of... By which I mean butt crack. Zing! Just to be clear.
I'll crush you!
Gets left out when I use the... You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
Let's see how you...
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Zing! Just to be clear. It's ionic webbing, not ironic. If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. Like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat. Camping, the bears hide their food.
Go on, make a joke. Now.
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right? This will shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. I was born.
I've had enough of you. I'll crush you. In self-defense, of course.
lying down.
You're a fool to check.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Kraven, Cletus Cassidy? You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did.
You learned a lesson.
Sure, my ionic web weakens metal, but it makes it look fabulous.
No more fancy stuff.
Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
Who else is gonna fix them, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real Spider-Man. Fat jokes now.
What gets left out when I use the seismic blast? You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
What happens when a boy faces a man?
You're so fat I could have you for 10 pounds flat. By which I mean...
You're a...
It's like a bouncy house. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. I learned a valuable lesson today. Spidey doesn't play fair. You're so fat, your high school photo was taken from a helicopter.
Come down here immediately. You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it. Ionic webbing? Do your stuff.
I love
Where are your fat jokes now?
Talk about your level of effort today. It's not good. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Zing! Just to be clear. Gets left out when I use the seismic blast. This will shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Room. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes. This one time, I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. You're so fat, you're the same height line. Down. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat, when you wear a raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bully in fat shit, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy? You're so proud of it, tell me what you did.
You senseless, and it'll be perfectly legal. Where are your fat jokes now?
You're just some skinny kid.
kinda makes you want to go into another line of work.
Not so confident now, are you?
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
Police brutality. Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. Admit it, even you're impressed.
That's part of my job.
Don't feel bad. You're not. Alright, you're not.
No more fancy stuff.
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. This'll shake.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man. You're a fool to challenge me!
Like a bouncy house, am I right?
I'll crush you! In self-defense, of course.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Zing! Just to be clear. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same. I lie down. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? So people don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. If you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so bad, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. This will shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat, you're the same. Like lying down. the seismic blast. You're so bad. Go camping? Bears hide their food.
This is gonna
Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You are so fat. Cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
This is what happens when a boy faces a man. I'll make an example of you.
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What? It's men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives. Get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it, tell me what you did.
Not so confident now, are you?
No more fancy stuff.
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
I love it.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
I'll crush you!
Try to keep up. There's gonna be a test.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, tough.
Do not do this to me!
This'll shake you up! Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat, you're the same lying down. It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
Call the police! I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
Using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. Times Square seems to be the center of all this.
I don't have time to waste. You said that. That won't help you. I've got more than enough power to burn you to ash. No one cares. Well, I'll make them care. Just like the fun. You head for the light, you know You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man. But go ahead.
Through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
Get out of here, Spider, before you get squashed! You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life!
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
I don't have time to waste on you, insect. You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go
You head for the light even when you know
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! Everyone in here is you! You should feel lucky you're on the other side!
Through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go ahead, don't let me stop you! Everyone in here is doomed! You should feel lucky you're on the other side!
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
You get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! This is your last chance! Leave now! Just like my father. You head for the light even when you know you'll kill.
Oh, size.
I don't have time to waste on you, insect.
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
Everyone in here is doomed. You should feel lucky you're on the other side. You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man. But go ahead, don't let me stop you. You should have run away while you could. Now you'll die.
I'd prefer to give you individual attention, but I'm really busy. Cosmic Blast has a way of bringing people together. On the floor.
Get out of here, Spider, before you get squat! You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go ahead! Don't let me stop you! You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! I don't have time to waste on you, insect! Everyone in here is doomed! You should feel lucky you're on the other side! Just like a bug! You head for the light even when you know they'll kill you! Get out of here, Spider, before you get squat!
Ionic webbing cannon.
You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go ahead! Don't let me stop you! I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
So much for the force field. Now I can get over. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
It's like a disaster movie, but just for you. Something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
You don't care. I lived my whole life in darkness, and nobody cared. Now you'll all see what it's like. You made a fool of me like everyone else!
sorry for what they did to you, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. Did my web shooters.
At first I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much.
Seismic Blast has a way of bringing people together on the floor.
Now you know what it's like!
Web shooters are disabled. Gotta be careful. Listen, I know we're fighting, but could you recharge my phone?